welcome. We're coming to you live from Emerald's annual Groundhog Day, our 31st edition. I'm Mark Schlegel. This year's theme is the innovation economy. Innovation starts small. With me, I have Stacey Sears. She's one of our portfolio managers, and she covers the consumer sector as an analyst. She's been with us over 30 years, and interesting point about Stacey is she was our very first intern here at Emerald. And as you know, the internship program is really important to us. All right, let's get started. So Stacey, in the consumer sector, can you talk about innovation and what's happening there? You don't always think of innovation in that area.
Thanks for the question. And I think you're right. I don't think when you think about innovation that most investors would think to the consumer sector as being a source of that, right? You would think to the more traditional technology and healthcare areas, but in reality, the consumer sector and the concepts within it have really been evolving or in a state of constant evolution. So think about this, think about how we've changed as delivery and convenience and what our expectations are there, right? When we go back to the advent of the internet, that really upended the traditional store model, right? Enabled the retailers to attack a broader population, expand your reach. And at the same time, it gave the consumers the convenience that they were looking for. They didn't know they wanted, but that they were looking for at the time. And if you think about how that has evolved, right? Originally, it was delivery to the home. Then it was buy online and pick up in store. Then we moved to curbside. We moved to curbside pickup. We've moved to same day delivery. And I don't know about the people on this call, but I don't even walk into a grocery store anymore. And that's been the greatest innovation of my life. So the fact that I can order ahead and drive there and pick up or have it delivered to my house, a tremendous amount of convenience. Similarly, think about what's been going on in the restaurant space. Again, probably not an area that you think about when you think about innovation, but if you think about the transition in the models, right? These are not all just the traditional sit down that we grew up with. So think about the advent of fast casual, really taking an elevated level to QSR, right? A combination of casual and quick service. At the same time, think about entertainment. So now when it started out that, you would go to a larger restaurant concept and maybe they would offer arcade games, right? We would offer pool and things of that nature. Now we're seeing those concepts evolve so that private companies are doing a putt-putt golf on steroids inside of a box and we're adding a bar around it. And we're seeing that area continue to evolve as that next generation really enjoys the gamification of their entertainment and dining experience.
All right, one more question because I know you want to get back to the conference. So you mentioned quick service restaurants. Over the last several years, they have been battling increased costs, labor and input costs. What are they doing to combat that? Does innovation play a role there?
Absolutely. I actually think it's the intersection of those two facets that are really driving a change in mindset across the services industry. On average, labor costs are up about 30% since the middle of 2019. You can't price that away largely as a services company. So you have to think about productivity differently. In drive-throughs, we're currently testing and utilizing AI in order for to take orders. So why is that important? Why does that make a difference? From a sales productivity standpoint, what AI is really good at is suggestive selling. So they have, at some point in time, I think this will evolve to get to individual preferences as we're able to garner more and more data. But if you're buying a burger, do you want to add fries? Do you want to add a soda? If you like that burger, you would really like this burger and trade you up to the premium bundle, right? Versus the value bundle. And because of the programmatic aspect of AI, it eliminates the training aspect. So if you think about if you're bringing a new employee in and how long it takes that employee to get to that level of productivity and the turnover that's just inherent in that industry, AI has the potential, even in that application, to really drive significant value over time.
So they're basically taking out costs or increasing efficiency throughout the whole system.
That's correct, both from a top line perspective and through improvements in operations.
Great. All right. Well, this was interesting. Thank you, Stacey. I know you want to get back to the conference. For those of you who want replays of this clip or any clips that we have today on interviews or of our sessions, as well as our white paper, please go to teamemerald.com. And thanks for joining us.